Good rally?
Good rally.
Well, whistle stop, technically. There's a difference, I've been told. Woo! Let me just get this dang thing going here. Sorry about this, folks. 1 second. I'm a sucker for technical difficulties. All right, sorry about that. I hope you can hear me. Technical difficulties as everyone is flying out. They've been filing out for a little while now. And I don't want to cut off the stream so I don't go live too early. And now I'm too late. I was recharging everything. Not a whole lot of time. Guys, look at this. I want to show you something. Look at this. Not a rally, right? It's a whistle stop. Okay, you hear that? You hear that sound? That's Pierre's friggin' plane running right there, guys. That is cool. That's cool stuff. I'm right there, guys. Woo! Yeah, thank you, everybody. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Let's get that.
The truth.
Thank you.
Fund the CBC. Get rid of them.
Get rid of
Waste of money. Communist broadcast channel. That's what we should start calling them.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's awesome. That's what we should call them.
Can I get a shout out to Mike, who's watching this from home?
Mike? All right. Hey, Mike. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley?
Yeah.
I wish I had the, man, everyone's filing out. I was not prepared for everyone to come out.
We caught the back end. They started letting people out the back of the room.
Yeah.
So we saw the door and we made our escape.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the crowds filing out here, guys. And there's Pierre's plane right there, roaring away. This guy's a machine. He had a rally this morning at BC. He's here in the Liberal stronghold of Sudbury to bring it home. We're going. It's dark. I don't have a light. It's really dark here. Oh, look, there's a light over there. Let's follow the light. There's a light this way. If I put that little module thing in, I think it would ruin everything, so I'm not going to put it in. Oop. Oop. Come on, you. Why is that button so small? There. Thank you.
Bring it home, buddy.
Bring it home. I wish I could see you. I can't see you. There, we can see you now.
There you go. Bring it home.
What do you have to say to all the voters at home? What do you have to say to them?
Vote. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Get out and vote for a change.
Right? If this place hasn't been conservative in 100 years, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
We're gonna make the way blue in Sudbury. Let's go.
What do you feel? What do you say to the young people out there?
Gotta vote.
You
Gotta
gotta-
vote for the change.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. You guys are great energy. I love this. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Fantastic. Look at this. Absolutely you can.
I watch you all the time.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Dan.
Dan? Dan the man right there coming out. Thank you so much. Look at that jet right there. It's running. Whoosh. Thank you. Thank you guys. Look at this crowd here. I wish we had a better light here, but
Hey, right plan.
thank you.
Hey, man.
Nice
How
to
you
see
doing?
It's good to see you.
We see you on here. Hang on, I got something for you. I've been looking for you all night.
Oh, sorry about that. I can't see anything. I'm just
I
sitting
know.
here like, woo.
I got something for you. You know what? I didn't see anybody
I
else, so you're
appreciate-
gonna get double.
Wow.
There you go.
Donation for your
Donation.
think of it as this year's subscription.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks, guys. That's kind. Look at this. Thank you. Hey, man. What's your
Good
name?
to see you, bro.
What's your name?
My name's Cole.
And what do you have to say to all the young voters out there? Because you're a young guy, man. Is this your first election?
My first election.
Awesome.
I have hope for my future for the first time.
There you go. That's awesome. Watch out for the truck there.
gotta get going.
But
Have a good night, man.
thank you. And tell all your friends to get out and vote. Save this country. Yes, God bless you too. Wow, look at the energy here in Liberal Sudbury, guys. Wow, the people here are the best. They're awesome, man. What a great group here. I wish I could show you more of the sound. I don't have the, we have the sound, I hope. I hope the sound's good. I'm not so sure about the light. The light's not great. It's very dark here. You guys take care of yourselves. It was wonderful seeing you all.
You too.
Thank
Keep up the good work.
you as well.
That's
Bye now. Bye. You brought your sisters-in-law. You found them. There you go. Your sisters-in-laws. You ladies are fantastic. They brought you here. They're your ride. You kind of need them. I have a ride too somewhere. I don't know where. Woo! Bring it home. Yes. Yes. If the energy is this good in Sudbury, guys, we got this. Look at that. It wouldn't be a rally without some cherries and berries. Oh. Hey, I know you.
Who are you?
A fucking stranger, bro. I'm looking forward to that spaghetti tonight, bro. That's gonna be so good. I've been dreaming of that for the last hour. I'll give you a hug. Come here. That spaghetti's gonna be great.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Well, thank you for coming out, man.
Hey, no problem. Okay.
It's our future. It's all of our future. We all gotta do it.
There you guys are.
I'm so cold. I was hot, now I'm cold. It's great. I love it. Hot, cold. Hopefully you didn't damage this thing by manhandling a little bit to get the thing on there. I don't know why it doesn't want to center anymore. Come on, you stupid thing. Well, the plane? Yes, the plane's cool. Look at that shot, guys. Plane, people pouring out of a liberal stronghold. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Doesn't get better than people pouring out of a liberal stronghold and having a good plane there. This is the best. It's great.
Thanks again, brother.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate you.
I really appreciate you guys. Let's get everybody out.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
do it. We're gonna win this. Let's do this. Was that you in there doing the great chants and all that? Might have been. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for covering all those trials and everything.
That was a lot of hard work, man.
I'll look you up. My kids in Oshawa saw me on your YouTube.
Your kids in Oshawa, you want to say something to them?
Oh, hi kids, it's Mom again.
All right.
And great grandma.
You want to give them an actual shout out? You want to tell them their names, or you want to say hi to them?
Kelly, Marie, Ken, James, Miranda, Natalie.
All right, that's a big family.
Gee whiz, I forgot them all.
I hope they're all voting.
Kent, oh yeah.
Awesome! Look at that.
They better vote.
You're a superstar. All right, you have a great night, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll be watching.
Bye now.
They spotted me before even.
Awesome.
I even looked at it.
That's fantastic.
I don't even know what I said to you.
I don't know.
Okay.
You said good things. I'm sure of it. Thank you. Woo! It's getting cold. First it was hot, now it's cold. Oh, nice.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Nice. You come down from Ottawa?
I am down from Ottawa. Yes, I am.
Right on.
Yes, I am. My father went to Laurentian University, so I got some very distant roots to this place.
Right on. My wife works there.
Okay,
And
cool.
My son's a professor.
Did they get the math department back yet, or is the math department still gone?
Oh,
I was hearing that the math department was just removed, or something like that. I might have to need to fact check myself, but that's not very great to hear something like that.
Yeah, they've been through a rough time the last couple of years, but they're getting back on track now.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. You know, my dad was the smartest person I've ever met, so if he could go to a school like that, that's
a lot of smart people come out of Laurentian.
Well, you got a lot of physics stuff happening around here, you know, with the old nuclear labs and that in Chalk River and, and everything. I think they have like a deep facility somewhere. I think they help.
The snow lab. My son works there.
Help doing some stuff. Yeah, man, that's really innovative, powerful stuff.
Scientist, so he's in there.
You must be super excited about the airport.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching the planes, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
Hey,
you take care of yourself. Thank you. Can I get a light, Chris?
Something signed here. Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Yes, Chris. I'm blinded by the light. Chris is now a light man.
I can hold sticks and lights.
Sticks and lights, guys. Sticks and lights.
Yeah, that's me. I can't see.
We love you guys. Do amazing stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's shake your hand. Thank you.
Yes, great coverage.
I don't know how you do it, but whenever something happening, damn it, there you are.
I mean, practice helps, I guess.
I don't know if you're doing tarot cards.
Regland, yes. Looks like I got a lot of love here in Sudbury. This is awesome. Thank you. What a crowd here you guys have. It's fantastic here. So, did you like the speech?
Oh yeah, it's really nice. It's
good to see
from
it.
seeing it on TV.
It is.
To person. It was really good.
I lost my light already.
Yeah.
My light was here, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Light is gone that fast. It is.
Yeah. It's nice meeting you anyways.
It's nice meeting you. Thank you so much.
Can I get a picture with you?
Absolutely. Hold on, I'll switch it around because I'm barely on the camera, so we'll get this one going. Let's go. Oh, watch it. I got an extendo stick.
Awesome. Thank
Perfect.
you.
That worked really well. You enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie.
Yeah,
Debbie.
I phone you all the time.
I appreciate that so much. Sorry.
You're welcome.
I'm toggling around here.
Oh,
There we go. You're back. You're back. I gotta get back. I need a button for that. You may be getting a signal. Here we are, everybody. Oh, shot. Alrighty. Yeah, I think they can do it. I totally believe that. I totally believe that they could make something great happen here.
Love you. If I don't see you again, it's fantastic. I love you.
Thank you. You take care of yourself too. Thank you. Yes. Look at this. Hope is on the way. See you tomorrow in Oakville, everybody. It's going to be great. I don't know. I think we'll stay here as long as we can. But tomorrow, Oakville, we're going to get a few hours of sleep. I'm going to get a couple hours of sleep. Then we have to be in Oakville very early. Hey, boys.
Hey, how you feeling?
Are you guys first-time voters?
Of course.
All right. That's the best. And I can't work this thing. There you go. Now you're here, and you got light. So you guys are first-time voters. Are you?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. You guys from Sudbury?
Of course.
Okay, cool. And so what are you guys excited about with Pierre?
All of it.
All of it?
What's
Good
this
answer.
for?
What's this for? It's on my my YouTube. I'm on Right Blend right now, so I'm just streaming this whole rally, and we're talking to people.
Oh,
I'm not with CTV or anything. Don't worry about that.
Oh, you got a good following?
Yeah, I guess it's all right. X and Facebook is really good there, yeah.
Oh,
YouTube's
what's
growing.
your thing called?
Right Blend, like a blender.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah, you can go there. You can go on X. You can go on Facebook. You can go wherever you want to go, really. TikTok, I don't really use that anymore. Back in the day, TikTok's great for just starting out, because it's really easy to get views on there, and if you got something good to say, yeah, you can find me anywhere.
A lot of videos too.
Yeah, man, a lot of that's like court stuff. I don't know. It's not.
So like, is that what your page is? Just like all politics?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what I am, man. That's what I'm passionate about. I love this country, and I want to see it do better, man. And people don't realize that everything kind of stems from there, right? Because if you think the country is running fine and you ignore it to focus on your life, you'll find that the country eventually ends up running your life instead, right? So you have to be involved in your leaders and what's happening. And if you're not, this is the result. And I think this is a hard-earned lesson, but like everybody has learned it pretty well now, I think. And it's only going to get better, right?
So you're following the campaign, or?
So like I go and I see them. Look, I like this reverse interview. I love it. Yeah, no problem. So I have gone to as many events as I can, but obviously if he's in British Columbia, unfortunately I don't have the luxury of going to that, or the East Coast. But if it's within like 500 kilometers of Ottawa, I've tried to go. So.
Oh, so you are from Ottawa?
I'm from Ottawa, brother. Born and raised in Ottawa. All right, they're from Carleton. I know he's got a Carleton shirt on. Do you go to Carleton?
No, next year.
Next year? Gosh, you're not even in university yet. Wow, that's based. That's awesome, man. You guys are coming up. That's awesome. So that's exciting. Yeah, they've got some good programs over there, aeronautics, whatever. Yeah, a few things. Are you staying here in Sudbury, or are you going somewhere else?
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Everybody always wants to go somewhere else. I don't know, Ottawa, you got to be careful in Ottawa, though. There's some really crazy people there. Yes. It's a very liberal place, just like Sudbury, right? A lot of craziness. And it's so unfortunate when you're walking. I know you probably visited a few times. Yeah. Very unfortunate when you're in downtown Ottawa and you just see the scale of the opioid epidemic.
Yeah, he's told me all about it.
It's scary, man. It's scary. I'll tell you, man. I grew up there, and I remember very clearly. There was the occasional incident, but it wasn't like this. Like I'm walking down, you're going down that, you're going to guarantee see more than a few people who are in really bad shape, and it's really unfortunate, right? And so I think that's a really good evidence that harm reduction, the current policies aren't working on this. That's a huge issue, right? Opiates, we got people, and then we got a lot of property crime that happens as a result, and these people's lives are ruined. Pierre's very passionate about fixing the opioid epidemic, and he's actually said he's going to sue pharmaceutical companies who are that's like probably the bravest thing I've ever heard in mainstream politics. That's awesome, man. So you guys will be voting. You haven't voted yet?
Oh, Monday.
Monday? Okay, cool. And you guys got like a big group of friends who are coming out to vote too, or?
Oh, they already left, came and gone.
Yeah, but like they're going to be voting, like all your friends?
Voting? Yeah.
Awesome, because that's what makes a difference. Coming to the rally is fun, but voting is what really makes the change, right? It's boring, You know, you go do it, you check a box, you X a box, and that's it. But it makes such a difference. If you look at the recent BC election, did you pay attention to that at all?
No.
All right, so I'll tell you this. There was a lot of competitions. There was the NDP versus the VC United. And there was some ridings there that the difference was like 20-something votes. So every single vote is going to matter in this one. It's going to be close, but the momentum's on our side, I believe. And if we get out there, we're going to win.
So you'd say you're hardcore right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
why not People's Party?
Well, why not the People's Party? I've supported them for like 2 years, but after a while, no.
No, just because they don't win, or?
Yeah, man. The big turnoff for me with the People's Party was when Max ran in Manitoba and lost support versus 2021 because he ran in the by-election there, right? So, yeah. And you know, if one day things change around, I definitely appreciate the fact that they've kind of changed the national conversation on some things. That's really important work.
Well, it definitely grown a little bit, but you know, they're still one of the old guys, right? So.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So the thing about politics is you have to have a seat to play. And like in that, I mean that literally and figuratively. If you don't have anybody at the table, you're not part of the conversation. Yeah. And so as much as I might like some of their ideas, the fact is that this is about winning. It's about actually changing policy. And to change policy, you have to get elected.
Yeah.
Right?
So did you switch to conservative because you like their ideas better?
Yeah, I like their ideas. It's a happy balance. You know, it's a balance of ideas and it's a balance of probabilities, right? Like they're going to win, in my opinion, they are. And they're going to implement changes that are going to make the country better, right? Way better. I can't afford, Carney's not good. Carney's not good at all, right? This guy is a globalist
You
banker.
don't want to get this guy started on Carney.
No.
Shut up about it.
Yeah, you guys seem pretty well informed about the issues.
Yeah.
You know, most people your age are not even aware that PPC is a thing. So that's really cool to see that you guys are kind of getting around and educating yourself about the different scenarios, which is good, like to get informed. But like I said, my drop-off point for that was when he ran in the most conservative riding in Manitoba, basically, and lost seats. And I'm like, that's it for me, right? I it's great. I gotta bow out of that. Oh, sorry. We'll be right back. I like you guys. We'll talk. But the plane action. There goes Pierre right now, guys. It is. There it goes, boys. Pierre is moving fast here. I'll let Chris talk. They're already going. Touch and go off to Oakville. This guy's a machine. I'll give him credit for that. The energy's unmatched. Carney couldn't do this. Wait, hold on. Chris, you're missing a side shot there. There it goes. Yeah, man, if you ran around, there it goes. Off down the runway.
How did that happen?
That's cool. All right, boys.
Must have been switched backwards, eh? Well, that's no good.
So you're voting for Pierre this time?
Of course.
All right, but
this is the only time, right?
Yeah, so you're aware of the PPC though, and you like some of their policies, I'm guessing?
Well, you know, they're both on the same side of the spectrum.
Yeah, they're just in different. They have different positions on different finite issues, and
PPC has never held a seat.
and well, Maxime, you know, he was part of the Conservatives for a very long time.
Yeah, and now he's just stealing votes.
Yes, in some cases, because in a lot of the competitions, a lot of the contests are going to be. I'm telling you right now, there are going to be more than a few ridings where it's within a couple hundred votes.
Okay, true story.
Guaranteed.
True story. Nickel Belt riding from Sudbury. I was on the board, and so that was the last federal election. If it wasn't for the PPC votes, we would have turned that riding.
What was the difference?
A couple of thousand.
Okay, so the PPC got a couple of thousand in that riding?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't recall the
Okay,
exact
well, they would have had to have.
But it was really. But if people hadn't voted PPC, we would have won that seat.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely. Listen, I can't tell people not to vote for the party like that because you gotta. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you believe in. Personally, I've had a journey. I've come over to support Conservatives. I like a lot of the things Pierre says. I like suing pharmaceutical companies. There's never been a mainstream candidate in this country who has said something like that. That's a huge start. That's a great thing. And there's a lot of things that he's going to do that are going to immediately make our country much better. And like I said, this is a game where you need to have a seat at the table. right? And if you don't, you can't do anything. That's what it really comes down to. And that's how the system is, right? It's a contest.
And that's why the PPC, like, they're never going to get a seat at the table.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a place in the transformation of the country, and definitely we can see that Canada as a whole is moving to the right, especially the young people. Because look at the country, look at the opportunities that we have. There's not very many.
That we do not have, you mean?
Exactly. Well, looking at what we have, it's a very scant offering.
For us seniors, when you look at that home equity tax that they want to implement, the capital. So if your house
the plane's in the air, guys. It's already off.
If your house is worth $200,000 when you bought it and you sell it for $500,000, they're going to tax you every year.
We need everybody. We need the based boomers and we need the young people. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is the young people who are going to decide this election, because the boomers they have made their minds up. They all come out and vote. The young people, I believe, truly lean to the right by majority. Maybe not a huge majority, but by majority. And it's the turnout that's going to make the difference, right? What do you think, man? You haven't said very much.
Oh, he's just a quiet guy.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. This guy's got stuff to say.
Oh, no, I don't have anything.
Nothing?
I think it's the camera, to be
honest. Honestly, it's camera shy.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Yeah. There's nothing to be shy of, though.
No, okay, I don't know.
That's all right. That's okay. You guys seem pretty cool.
How about go Pierre?
Well,
How about go Pierre? I don't know.
Yeah, listen, a vote's a big thing, right? Like a vote's the most important thing you can actually do. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm glad that you guys even are.
What's one thing that you can tell me that you don't like about their policies? Anything?
About who?
About Pierre's policies.
There's a few things. I wish the tax cut was bigger. 15%. I wish it was a little bigger. Maybe 9%, because 15% of whatever it is, it's like a 2.5% reduction or something, right? It's 15% of what the tax rate is, not 15% total, because then there would be 0% taxes. I wish the taxes were bigger. I wish that, there's quite a few things. I wish we were a bit more forward about the way that the media is treating things. I wish that instead of, we could actually lay it out, have a press conference and say, this is what's happening and this is how you're manipulating this story, and really explain it that way. I don't know how that would be received, but that's something I'd love to see. That's hard to do, right? Like I'm gonna invite the press to a press conference and just lay out, hey guys, this is what I said, this is what you said I said, this is how you said I said what I said, and here's how Carney said the same thing, and this is how you praised it. This is a huge problem, because these people are the ones who actually determine how our elections go, right? If you think about it at the end of the day. Now that's changing. The media landscape is changing. The people who watch mainstream news are a smaller group every year, but their influence is huge, and they get to decide. They decide a huge direction of the country, right? Because a huge group of people still listen to them. So that would be top for me. Like media accountability, media criticism, that's a huge thing for me, and I wish we were a bit more forward about that, because it's a huge issue. Yeah, man, those are big things. Taxes, that, There's a few things, man. There's definitely more than one. But yeah, man, I'm not a guy who's going to say this one person is 100% perfect. No. But what I am going to say is that if I want to see this country succeed, this is the choice, right? Because that's the option. It's success or failure. And like I said, you move a little bit at a time. It took Canada a very long time to get to the place that we're in right now. Yeah. This didn't happen in 1 year. Didn't happen in 5 years. This was a 50, 75 year march. Right, and this was an institutional process. Everything was captured, right? The media, the schools, everything like this. Everything has a left-wing bias in our society, and right, culture, politics downstream of culture. The culture was captured by the left. Politics was captured by the left, and this is not pro-democracy, right? This is something where opposing views don't get a say anymore. You get canceled for saying the wrong thing. You can't speak. This is a huge issue. Freedom of speech is essential to a healthy democracy, right? And this is something that our country has really pushed out in the last number of years. That needs to change. And I like it because Pierre's taking questions from different people. I don't know how far that's going to go. We got rebel questions out there. We got some True North questions. I'd like to see more of that, but that's promising. Yeah. I'd like to see other people get a voice.
I have a rebuttal for you, though.
Sure.
When you say you don't like his only 15%.
Yeah.
But you have to remember.
I like it, but I'd like it to be a bit higher.
If they actually get rid of the carbon tax, that's going to affect prices. So then, if prices are lowered, I mean, it will result in more money in our pockets.
All right. Well, you guys don't have to stay around, man. I know you guys probably.
I was just going to say, yeah, we're getting a little chilly out here.
Yeah, man. Especially no jackets or anything. I have this jacket on and it's cold. Yeah. But you know what? Young people like yourselves getting involved in politics, learning about it. I was active, I was interested in politics from a very young age. Yeah. So, Yeah, man, this is what's going to change it. We got to get involved. No matter who you support or believe, get involved. That's it.
And I'm gonna go Pierre. Go Pierre.
All right, perfect. Thank you, guys. That's how we do it.
Okay. I didn't know.
All right, John. Finishing up here.
What are your closing thoughts on this, Chris, with the cherries and berries in the background?
Yeah, man, the bus just rolled out. The plane flew out. I got a nice shot of the plane leaving. That was fun. And this, I mean, for me,
this was amazing.
For people who don't know, I'm a bit of a plane guy. So being a hangar and the backdrop and everything, it's absolutely wonderful. It's a great way. I mean, kind of a smaller venue, packed, absolutely packed. And it's a great way to start 5 rallies in 2 days here.
And we got 4 more to go.
Yeah,
Oakville, Pickering, Peterborough, and Carleton to bring it home.
Yeah,
I think, like I said to those young guys, that no one's ever going to be perfect, but Pierre is by far damn the best choice. And he is going to win. And there's going to be a lot of close ridings where it's 100 votes.
Yeah,
it's 200 votes.
People, everybody, and the 5 people that they know, like John says, you need to get out and vote. Bring 5 people, get 5 people to vote. That could change everything.
And the young people don't have opportunities, right?
Yeah,
we need more jobs.
exactly.
We need more opportunities. Yeah. We need less regulation. And Pierre's also spoken about regulation.
Hard for
Every
guys
new
like me.
regulation
For them.
means 1 new regulation means 2 have to go. That's huge. That's huge. We get to the point where we're not strangling our country, and we're allowed to innovate, and we're allowed to have entrepreneurship, and we're allowed to get somewhere with ourselves. Yeah. All right, guys. And those guys are voting for Pierre. I'm glad that they're informed. I'm glad that they're aware of the PPC. A lot of people that age aren't. And I used to support the PPC, not anymore. I told them my drop-off point was when Max lost support in the most conservative riding in Manitoba. I realized that the current arrangement of the party was never going to work, and that's unfortunate. But I'm happy to be to be on this path and to get this out, because we need a seat at the table, and we need to make changes in Carney. He's a liar. He lies every time he breathes. Pierre has a great family. He's got good values. He's a good speaker. He's charismatic. And I believe that he is an honest person. And that's probably more important than anything else, right? Like, you could say all the politics in the world, but if you're not honest, then nothing matters. Nothing matters, right? Let's hope. I'm hopeful for a change. I'm excited for the future. These rallies were a great start to a very busy weekend. There will be 4 rallies tomorrow, and I'm going to be at them all. It's a 5-hour drive from here to Oakville, so we're going to go home for a couple hours sleep. Well, to somebody who's hosting us, a wonderful person. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight and watching. Thank you for everyone who sent the super chats and everything else. Thank you, everyone. You're so fantastic. And if you want to go above and beyond and you want to help support this and keep this going, and by the way, when the Conservatives win, no matter who wins, I will continue to use my platform to hold the government accountable and ask questions on the streets of Ottawa. I don't know if you've seen my content before, but I had a rather viral interaction with Minister of Immigration Mark Miller, where I confronted him about the facts of immigration in this country and how it's just a matter of we're taking way too many people in and we can't accommodate them. And then he slung an insult at me, but I had facts and reason, right, and logic, and he couldn't rebut it. And after that, all the major parties changed their policies. I'm going to continue to do this. I also got Stephen Gobeau. I got Matthew Green of the NDP. I got, we have interactions with lots of people. I'm going to continue doing this, whether it's the Conservatives or the Liberals. I'm coming from a place of being amicable, but I believe that a reporter and a journalist's first job is to hold the government accountable. The government, right? The person in power. That's what our job is. And that's what I'm going to do, no matter who wins. And I hope it's the Conservatives, because our country is going to be a lot better off. So please get out and vote. This is this is a Sudbury airport place. That's what it is. What's the name of this airport here? Do you know? I'm asking Bravo. Is this like the main airport for Sudbury?
No.
Oh, okay, so this is a secondary, a private airport. Okay, cool. There's another one. Cool to know. All right, we're heading out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. So if you want to support this work and the mileage and everything, you can send an e-transfer to realrightblend@gmail.com. Super chats are great, but they take a little while to hit the bank account. So if you want to do that, you can send that e-transfer, realrightblend@gmail.com. But if you don't, see you tomorrow. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be high energy, and we're going to win. I already know that. See you then. Whoop.